Hey everyone, it's Brano, and today I want to talk about how I'm making games for current year, or at least doing market research on how to make games for current year. So, as a game dev, once I finally got the skills to be able to make a game within my head and release it on Steam, I've been struggling to accept the fact that the game that I want to make is not necessarily the game that the market wants. And I've attempted to address this issue by playing significantly more games that were successful to broaden my horizons, but what I'm actually doing is working out what succeeded in the past rather than doing any actual research of what the market they want right now. And you can have situations where within a 2-year time period, like if you release a game in 2024 that's super brand new and novel, that same game could be extremely generic in 2026. So I've realized that I need to be a lot more proactive with my research. I need to understand what are the players actually demanding right now rather than what were they demanding a year ago. And so in the past couple weeks, I've started to play most demos that show up in Steam's new and trending, popular up and coming, and also demos from Trending Free or YouTubers who are making new demos that I want to give a try. So I'm ignoring demos that were made by large teams of people or from genres and styles of games that I have absolutely zero interest in ever making or playing. And I'm recording data as I play these games. So I started on the 8th of May, and I've already played, 34 games so far. And I'm recording, just a bunch of data. So I'm recording the name of the demo, when I played it, the genre of the game. I'm recording how much fun I had playing it. I'm recording how difficult I think it was to make this game. And I am with the mindset that maybe I could have an artist join me, but I'm thinking out this from a duo dev perspective. How difficult would it be for a duo dev to create this game? And also I've got the ability to improve the game. So if the game has a 10, what that means is that I don't think that the idea was executed very well. So Floor and Green Half Necromancer were games that I felt had a very poor execution based on their demo. Whereas Execute, which I only gave a 5 for fun, I think was just ironically, the execution was really good on Execute. So grats on that. I somehow removed the name of that, but that doesn't matter. The other thing that I'm recording is the max player count. And the main reason I am doing this is because, well, number one, it is verifiable that this number is true rather than just speculation. But the actual main reason is that I am looking to measure hype. Because I can only make decent games. Unfortunately, I can't make great games yet. I can maybe, with enough time, make a good game, but a great game is far out of my reach. So, and I would say that if you can make great games, you can make what you want. And it doesn't even matter if you have, not a huge amount of hype for your original game, because it can sell high amounts for over years, and so you don't need the hype. But for a decent game, you do need the hype. The majority of the sales are going to come from launch. And so understanding what actually gets attention and what doesn't is really important. And I've already found a real heartbreaker. So this is Clockwork Ambrosia. It is a Metroidvania, and development of this game started in 2012. Now, I gave this a 7 out of 10. I had a good time playing this game. The amount of work I see within this game is really high. I gave this an 8. This looked like a difficult game to create. There's not a huge amount to improve with this game. There's a couple of things here and there that I felt could have been done better, but for the most part, I would call it a good execution. And the max player count was 100, which is very, very similar to Heal to Death. So these kind of sales numbers right here, they look, in fact, a little bit less than Heal to Death. That's depressing. Like, this game that took significantly more effort, and I would say is of higher artistic quality than my game, Heal to Death, is performing less. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to make games that flop despite having a huge amount of effort put into them. And I also don't want games like Surface Breaker that flop and have no one play them. So when you do this research, and if you choose to do something similar to me, you are going to find a lot of games that succeed that you don't deem as worthy. And it's really important to understand that you know that this is this game is the bar of quality for this genre. And if you find a spark of inspiration around that area, there's like, oh my god, I can finally compete, because you gotta like the game that you make. I'm a true strong believer, and I would say, yeah, just getting this information, just playing a huge amount of demos is going to get you closer to understanding how to make a better game for current year. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Bye.